Alrighty, what's up everybody? Hello and welcome back to Anno 2070 A.R.R.C. Now, last episode we started with the foundation of our monument just here, where we have now the leisure center foundation up and running. The problem with that is, well, it's consuming a lot of goods that I'm producing right now, so my tools, my building modules and my tools cannot be used now on Eden because the monument takes all of that, as we can see here, and for quite some time as well. So we do have the tools now, we have the timber then and the glass. We do have enough of those resources, but they're now consumed. So Eden is no longer our building module production for the moment, and that means that we need to kind of like focus back to Megatron here, where we already have lots of resources in the market there. Now, what we've done is having the geniuses here now, and I want to have more geniuses. So when we look at the tech here real quick for the monument, there we have it. And it's fitting in quite nicely here, but for the monument, before we can actually do anything with it, I do need a few more geniuses. I don't need 1,200, but I need 2,500 in order to also finish this monument. And I definitely want to finish the monument once I started it, otherwise it's just a waste of resources. Now, over here, we can still have another district that we can start constructing for our techs. So for this, I'm going to have another community center just about here. Probably going to relocate that again at some point, and also a nice street connection just here and also here to make it a bit more flat. And then we just take the street over here, but let's just start with the buildings that we need here, quite a few of them, and also the information center then. So just like that. Very good. There we have a few of them. Also I will probably have, let's have a look there, information center. How far does it go? Yes, I will need the information center here in this block here. There we're going to have it. So then I'm having one down here in the south, and I'm going to have one here taking over these buildings here, and this one taking over these buildings here. Keep in mind that I'm not going to upgrade all of them to geniuses here, because that is just way too much, and you need like 3 or 4 additional islands just of resource production to maintain such a population here, and that is something we definitely don't want to have right now. Now, I do have the community center, then I need to relocate there quickly. So we're going to have it, yeah, something like this one here should be fine. Or something like this one. I think we can fit it in here anyway. Yes, very well. So with that, let's have the street
need for community not met
that we have here, and also this one here needs a street connection. Then we have this one, and here we can continue with our own little district there. Now, we not only need a community center and the information center, but also the laboratory. So we do have the resources. Energy will be low now. Let's just build this one here quickly. That seems like a good spot for it. Having now this one, and here we have the entrance. I think at least it looks like something like the entrance. So let's have a street here, and then around it we can have some ornaments again. Once again, I'm leaving the ornaments out for now because we need to plan ahead here a bit, and ornaments just take up so much time, and I rather develop the city first before I beautify it. And we do need some energy additional ones, so we still have room here for more wind parks. Also over here, just a few of them. That's 20 for each, so I can have like 2 more. That should be fine. That's 80 energy that we have now, and then I can finally now continue here with the laboratory, the second one. A second laboratory for my techs. So we do have one here and here already, so we do need another one. Oh, actually we do have one here, so here is fine, perfectly fine. Yeah. Very good. We do need a high density of those laboratories because they have a very small field of influence there too. And now we can also upgrade a few more of those guys here, of those researchers, lab assistants here, just around the monument where we're going to have the monument then. That's the one. Right. And we also have now the information center here. Very good. And also more money coming in again. And actually we do have the resources now to also upgrade a few more of those guys here to geniuses. How many do we have? 1,600. That's quite a lot already. We don't need that many. The problem now that I'm facing is the functional food is totally out. So immunity drugs kind of stabilized. I also did some reinforcement in our base where we produced that, but the functional food is something that is not stabilizing at all. And for that reason, well, we still have some room, not that much anymore, but we still have some room. I've already sent some building materials over here. So what I need to do now, let's get another depot over here.
Registering energy shortage.
Of course, we do need some energy then once again. Those underwater current power plants. 2 here might be fine for now. Very good. And then we can continue with the functional food production down here. And this is just so expensive, but well, we do need it after all. And we do need lots of them. And lucky they don't need that much space, so we can have 2 of them on those sides here. I just want to check real quick how much they need. 3 tiles. Alrighty. So that we can actually place quite a lot of them here. Right, so 2 here. I don't think we have any algae left anymore. Nope, no algae, so we'll need lots of those farms here, once again. And also here. We can afford 1 here, and we definitely can afford... since we need 6 of them, let's try it here. Let's try 1 here. And then we also have the streets, once again. Or the pipes. Also here. That's fine. And then we can place them. I should leave some room open here. So let's see how many I can stick up here. Oh, perfect. That's perfect because I can actually fit in those 6 farms here already. And then we can just continue here. That's 5 and 6. There's actually place for a factory over here. And here we can also continue. 5 and 6. And the same thing. This is actually not going to work. Oh, it's actually working. I'm a bit surprised with that, but it's working. 3, 4, 6. Perfect. There we have quite a few more farms now. And the only thing we do need now, hopefully we can still afford that, are those factories. We can squeeze 1 in here. We can squeeze 1 in here. And we probably will want to squeeze in a few more in this area here that we can also do. Yeah. 2 more just here. That's quite a lot of additional production that we have now. Hopefully that does something. We still have more resources though. So if I see that it's not enough, we can just continue then, especially with those building modules. We do need a lot of them. Now also, something else that has come up is some quests that we have here now. We do have an interesting quest, a blockade. Smash the blockade of Salem. So we either have now the choice of helping him, smashing the blockade here for my opponent, for Sokov, or we just let it go, let the blockade just be, and then Leon would be very glad for it. So we have the choice now. Who do we want to help? I'm going to help Sokov. I'm going to take my fleet and get it over there and just, yeah, destroy those ships there, because Sokov is much more powerful than Leon. So we definitely want to stay peaceful with Sokov and get some influence from him. That's the first thing. The second one was abduction. Find 1 castaway on the island marked. And for this one, for each island, we do need 25 tons of weapons. It doesn't make much sense to me why I would need weapons for finding someone on those islands, but doesn't matter. Warship here. I think we have only 1 island actually, but I'm going to take 50 tons with me. So we can at least search 2 islands just in case if there's another one. But yeah, we have to send the island, the ship over here, and then we're going to find the castaway, probably already speaking with a football or something like that. That's fine. Now, that is that. So those 2 missions are now being activated, and we are doing them, or in progress. And also, while we waited there, we do have a few more buildings taking place here for this massive town of Megatron. Also here and here. Whoopsie, I was a bit close here with the street there. And yes, we do have the monument foundation unlocked. I'm not going to build it right away though, because we want to wait there a bit and look at the resources that it needs. Lots of them, especially the energy. We can build it here, and then we can actually have a smaller park in front of it. That's exactly what I wanted to do here. So that's pretty cool. We can have a park and the monument then in one place, just here in the middle of everything. Right, so those things are now working. Those things are now in progress. The next thing that we want to do in this case here, having a look at our Eden city once again, huge. The monument foundation is almost finished, the foundation, and then we go for the next stage here. So right now we still are looking at something like this one here, which is open here on both sides, so don't get confused by the stairs here. So I think it's looking identical on either side that we can have here. So of course it's looking then towards my big city here too. And up here we still have also a district here with a little park that we can have them, but that's something for later. Right now we want to start with something really important, and that is the Tycoon City. Now the Tycoon City has the problem that we do have the oil carpet here right now, the oil catastrophe more or less. We cannot do anything, it doesn't go away, so we need to find a way how to do that, and the only way how to do that is researching. We do have the academy, and in the academy we can start with researching that item. I think it is somewhere down here with the units. So we have the academy there, and wait a second, there's the units type, and down here somewhere we do have disaster protection, instant oil disperser, effective oil disperser, simple oil disperser, and this one here allows a unit to clean up a polluted coast. You lose control of the unit for the duration of the cleanup. It costs me 400 licenses. We have 3,400 and 2,500 credits, and then we have to confirm that once again, and let's develop it. It does take now 3 minutes for this one here to develop in the academy, and the academy then also looks so cool here, like steam is coming up, like it's really working. And this will then open up an item for us, and we can put this item on one of our trading ships and then finally clean off the coast. That is something that we definitely do need to do. Right, while that is happening, while we develop now this item here and anything else, we want to look at the functional food once again and at our missions. Now the mission is still going strong for 5 minutes, so we have enough time, and let's attack the blockade here. Let's have a bit of battle here once again. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. And the other mission was the castaway. I think we found the castaway already. Yes. Okay, we now just need to bring the castaway over there to Leon's warehouse. And there we have still 2 more hovercrafts here. We can finish them off quite quickly, and I think we do need the proof then that we need to get to Sokrov as well. Yeah, recover the proof. Going to do that on my hovercraft, and oh, bring it right to him. Perfect. There we sell it, and he's happy. Gives me 19 tons of diamonds, some influence, and licenses. But the influence is the important one. Leon doesn't like that, but I think with Leon we're quite fine anyway. Yes, and with Sokrov we are now best pals ever. So 3 stars, and he's definitely not declaring war on me for some time. At least as long as we still have some islands here unoccupied, like this one here. We still have quite a few islands here where no one is. You know, Sokrov has taken this one, this one, this one. I've taken quite a few islands, but I definitely don't need any more for now. And just in case later we can still take them. And I have no idea why we have such a huge open space here in the middle without any forest or something like that. I didn't build anything there, right? I don't think so. Anyway, we've managed to do those 2 missions there. Leon will be happy anyway because I'm bringing him the castaway. That's fine and all. Now, functional food, while we still develop the item. Let's go back. Functional food. I'm kind of doubting if we actually have a trade route here. Let's have a look. Over here we do have it. Yes, we are delivering 16 tons of functional food, but it seems like it's not enough. And we still have building modules and tools. So the only thing that I would need now is, once again, a bit of energy. So we're just going to have another one here. So as you can see, it's lots of spamming the same buildings again and again until you have enough goods of a certain type. Up to a certain degree I do like it, but especially with the underwater, it's a bit frustrating because you don't have that much space and you're constantly fighting more or less for space in this regard. We do need another warehouse. I'm going to place this one over here. Unfortunately, that's not a very effective zone here, but it's the only thing that we can have. And here I can have, well, let's see. Yeah, let's have one more here. Let's actually have two more here. That should work. Those guys here and
conclusion of peace between neighbors.
Two more here. I need to look out for my building modules there, so let's stick it with those 4 here. Deliver that down here. Shouldn't be a problem in...
Your mission. Any luck?
Oh, it's actually a big problem fitting it in here. This one will not do it. This one's no problem. Right, but we can fit in one here then.
You took some real risks.
Very good, and then we've also finished the quest, some $6,700 or credits and 10 influence once again. So that's the influence that we lost right at Sokov. Now we're getting it back here, and this one should work. Then we have 46 modules, so that's enough for some factories. Right, that's 6 anyway, and then we can have a few more of those factories here. We still have enough energy, so let's have one here. And then we can also have, like, I think 2 or 3 more here. No, actually I want to reserve that. Here we actually have some space. We can have one more here, here. Yeah, I think that's fine now. I don't think we'll need any more, so let's just keep the 2 of them here. Let's connect them with the street and let's just have a look there. Functional food, no algae are piling up. That means we definitely have enough factories, but we have to check that once again then once in a while. Let's also go back to my Megatron. We still have enough functional food, so we can still upgrade a few more guys here. Beautiful. We still have lots of resources. I'm surprised that we actually do have enough resources for more geniuses. So let's have the skyline completed. Oh, I see. Okay, they need more time here before I can upgrade more of them.
Working conditions here.
I want to upgrade the basic ones first.
You really know what assistants like myself.
So the thing is, you know, like, that is the difference to Anno 1800. The problem is in Anno 1800, when you upgrade those guys, they don't need the products of lower tiers anymore. So all of a sudden they don't need schnapps anymore at tier 3 or 4. And then you kind of can reduce the schnapps. In Anno 2070, up to the highest tier, they need all the resources they previously had, you know, and even more of them because there are more of them living them in an apartment. So the more you upgrade, the more goods you need, and also of the older sites, so also of the older products, production chains and stuff like that. So that makes the game a bit more complex, or you could also say a bit more tedious than Anno 1800. So I think 1800 did it quite right in this regard. We do have enough money. Let's actually purchase also the share here once again. 60,000, and this will then bump us up to a balance of 5,000, and that's important. Okay, let's see, I forgot a pipeway probably down here. This one here is looking like, yeah, it seems like there is really something missing here. This should be working now. This was not connected here. But this is all working here. This is working fine. This is working fine. Very good. Now the rest is working. Just checking the factories here too, so everything is working. And look at that huge ocean of algae production. Now, who would have thought that we do need algae at some point once again and actually eat them? Well, functional food, that is for you. Now that we have that, we should have now finished the research on the item. So let's get my explorer. And there is this instant oil disperser. Very good. What else is? and the fire and oil rig, but we only need the disperser. And with that, we go now down here to Cyberpunk, and hopefully we can finally get rid of it. I hope one item will be enough for the whole island, and then we can finally start with the tycoons on this island here. Everything is ready, actually. Everything is set and go. We do have enough fish here, enough building resources. We have our own production here up and running for building modules and tools, and also of timber. So it should all be fine here now for those things. Now, while that is happening, I cannot also do anything in Megatron. We can have a look at Eden once again. And in Eden, all my resources are looking good. Health food is also looking good. Fish is a bit down here, but I've also built quite a lot of those fisheries here, so that shouldn't be a problem. So what we can do in Eden is we can upgrade a few more of those in this huge city here. We could upgrade a few more down here, close to our harbor area.
Note, one of your shares has been acquired.
Oh, look at that. And he purchased a share. Incredible. He really wants to keep at least one share of my capital there, and he doesn't want to give it up for some reasons. Alright, we could... so many options where we could upgrade. Let's upgrade a few here.
Tornado sighted in this sector.
Oh, and we also have a tornado once again, out of my reach for now, somewhere over here. But there is a tornado. Probably then coming for Leon or something. Oh, now Tilda is here, right? That's Tilda, yeah. Oh, she expanded quite a bit to 4 other islands there. Up here he is right now, according to the map.
Alert. Catastrophe warning.
And there is another economical catastrophe, that is the acid rain. So because the eco balance is so bad right now on this island here, it's raining toxic rain now. Now my explorer, my submarine is here. And of course my submarine cannot use that item. Right, but we do have 2 cargo liners here. They should be able to do that. Right, my submarine can only do items that are underwater. And they have the right slot for that. Yeah. It's the small little icon here, so we can just unload it. I'm going to give it one of my... Yeah, I'm going to give it Topaz. And Topaz is then starting with cleaning the coast. And off he goes. Takes 3 minutes, I think. Yep, 3 minutes. And we cannot control this ship here now anymore. And he's just now, well, doing that. And as we can see, climbing eco balance, the eco balance is actually going up now for this ship here. And over here we can see how it lowers it now. And after 3 minutes, this island should finally be free of oil pollution there once again. Very good. So that was worth it. Right now we have acid rain though, but all of those things will be gone then once the ship is finished with that. Very good. That's that. Let's go back to my Megatron there. Yes, functional food is finally going up again. That's important. And we can still upgrade a few more buildings here, especially the big ones. But we don't have that many tools, so I should be careful. How many geniuses do we have? 2,000? No, 1,000, almost 2,000 now. Very good. We don't need that many more. Let's upgrade these guys here. And that's fine then. And also Eden. Beautiful. So far we could then start upgrading here. But right now I want to wait in Eden for those production chains. So that's it for now. Stay tuned.